Hello, everybody, and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for passing by. Thank you so much for subscribing. And thank you very much for watching my videos. You are greatly appreciated. So I was listening to Alkaline song, Girl, you a priority, girl, you a priority, girl, you a priority. I like what it's so. What you coming like night true. I can't see what he said. But I don't know why people do not like the song. I had it on repeat yesterday because I was trying to catch the lyrics of the song. I like it. The thing with the song is that you won't get it high tempo because he's going mellow. And remember, not every woman like a high tempo, even though he say things that are raunchy, saying things that, I don't really cater for and stuff like that. Explicitly, that is in lyrics. But at the same time, it's well put together. At the same time, it's for some women who like to be approached calm, cool. I do not know why so many men are talking about they don't like the song. He said, "Girl, you're a priority." And unless you're a gal, I'm not sure why you are offended or you don't like it or you don't take onto it and you're voicing it on social media. The song was not for you. It was for a woman. So if you had a whole bunch of women coming out and saying that they don't like it, also, it's not for every woman too. That's something that you guys need to understand. It's not for every woman. Like I said, some of the lyrical content being so explicit, I don't really cater for it. But Alkaline is known to be explicit, just like anybody else out there. You understand? But I like it personally because it has a calm, cool, mellow tone to it. It's not high intense or high energy like some of his other female songs. But I think what's happening or what's irky for a lot of persons is that there's a high intense atmosphere out there coming from the Sumfest, coming from the news where everybody was competing, comparing, and all of that. And so being that there's a high intense energy out there, many persons want Alkaline to put out a song that is more driven, that is more forceful, that is on a hardcore rhythm, that is, or instrumentals or whatever the case may be. And they want his voice to be more forceful, and that's what they're pushing for, and they're not getting it. So it's like, an unease for the mass who are used to Alkaline in his element. But guess what? When he was in his element, you guys complain. You didn't like the song, you didn't this, you didn't that. I'm going to compare him to Beyonce. But before I go into a Beyonce comparison, let me keep it at Alkaline. Remember when Alkaline and Squash was clashing and Alkaline put out Death Announcement? In 50 minutes, persons were saying that the song is stupid, it's garbage, it's rubbish, it's this, it's that. It was CV, I think it's CV, LNG channel at the time. It was CV, what persons calling in and then they were reciting it and, stuff like that. People get the understanding of it. And so that's when they realized that, oh, he was actually killing Squash. He was actually, in the song. And so many persons got the understanding and say, oh my God, this is so creative. The guy is strategic. He come up with this, he come up with that. And then he had all their photos out in Death Announcement. And the lyrics was, he killed you. He used cool and deadly to annihilate them. And that was what people didn't get. But when they listen to the song and listen to the lyrics of it, that's when people get it. So you guys can't allow the guy to do like a 24-hour with the song out before you can come up and be, vlogging about it or making comment about it. You have to allow the song to mellow. Sometimes you have to allow things to mellow and to resonate with the public or to resonate in the atmosphere then it's fair for you to give a comment. But for him to just put out the song and in less than 10 hours time, you guys are on and on about it. The song is garbage. You need to retire into this. And then this person, Fire Guy, you are quoting so many other songs and then saying that he needs to get rid of his management. But he had those management, the same management, when he was putting out those songs. So you have to understand that sometimes an artist, remember as I said, sometimes an artist want to go calm and cool. Not all the time they're in a high intense mode. But like I said, I can understand because you guys are looking for something. Alkaline is not a vibes cartel. Alkaline is not going to allow the crowd or the mass of the people to lead him into a direction that he really doesn't want to go or is not yet ready to go. However, he does listen to his fan base. And so when they call for something different, usually he delivers. He's known to deliver on it. Because when the white towel thrown in and persons were saying that, you should drop the next song and stuff like that, he dropped no mercy. But the point I'm trying to make is that when he listens to his fan base, it's just that he knows when to strike. Remember, we're dealing with a guy that is very strategic. We're not dealing with a guy that is controversial. And because of such, he moves different. He's not what you are used to. And a lot of persons who are calling for this and calling for that are not necessarily fans of him, who want something, who want blood in music, who want smoke and all of that, so that they can vlog or they can make money or they can get the clout. You're all in the clout right now. It's in the clout. The things that you guys are saying are not genuine. It's in the clout. You're not allowing the song to resonate with people. You're not allowing it to stay out in the atmosphere for a good amount of time, so you can pick and choose and you can make your vlog respectfully or constructively. What you are doing is, as soon, it's like you had something in your mind, and as soon as he come out and he dropped the song, in come the comments, in come you uploading a video and saying that it's this and it's that and stuff like that. You have to give the artist, if you're about music, that is, you have to allow the artist to release his song and allow the song to float in the atmosphere. Ask Nico Fire for one lyrics or one line out of the song and he cannot tell you, because he didn't listen it. He just hears something and he automatically tells himself that it's rubbish, or he was planning to say that all along before he released a song. And so once it's released, that's what he's going to say. From it's not killing somebody, taking off the head of somebody, that's what he's going to say. He's going to say the song is garbage. You have an artist out there that you are pushing. Go promote your artist. Remember when I said that if none of these major artists, the Vybz Kartel, the Alkaline, the Massacre, if none of them, I don't know, if none of them want to clash, sorry guys, if none of them want to clash, eventually somebody is going to get an upcoming artist and set them to go for them. However, I didn't mean just about anybody. We mean actually someone who is talented and actually going somewhere looking for longevity in music and recognize their craft and also respect it and are also, you know, strategic. We're not talking about just about anybody from anywhere who has something to say. They're just going to record something and, you know, be blatantly disrespectful for absolutely no reason, and you're going nowhere with it. You understand? So when I speak, it is actually something I'm coming from an avenue wherein it's resonating in talent, or it's catering to talent. You understand? So if you don't allow the song to mellow, if you don't allow it out there to do some time, but you're just coming within an hour, less than 5 hours, you're saying this, you're saying that, you don't know one line out of the song, it's actually not for you, it's for the ladies. And you have to, if you are full music critique, you would understand that there are certain times artists go for different elements, artists go for different atmosphere, and they also go for different energy. And it's based on the energy that Alkaline is around right now. What if it's not in a clash mode? If he's not in a clash mode, it matters not what is out there, because a lot of persons are saying a lot of things, but you know him. He's not going to attack unless he is attacked directly. And that's who Alkaline has always been. So if you want blood, you have to send somebody who is well known out there to attack him directly for him to come directly. And that's just how it is. You understand? So if you're going down and you're going to say this, you're going to say that, and then you're going to be, you know, automatically rubbishing his music. When he just put it out, it means that you're never genuine. You're never a professional critique of music. You don't really understand music. You're just another loud voice out there that has a mic, that has an audience, and you just want to say garbage or any nonsense that comes through the mind, because that's what it sounds like right now. You can't have the man putting out a song, and when he put out a song, in 5 hours' time, you're up saying something negative about it when you don't know the lyrics, you don't listen to it, you don't pick up on the cadence, you're not going after each bar, you're not going after the chorus, you're not going after the bridge. These are things that you should look into if you are honestly a critique. But it seems as if you just want to say something for clout. You want to say something to rile up people or to get people going. You understand? Because you make money from it generating or circulating the atmosphere, more views and likes for you. Come on, you guys need to stop being moist and basic and actually come with some sort of oomph. Just the same, if you're a vlogger and you're about music, come with some oomph, come with something that sounds like you are a constructive critique of music in and of itself. Because what you guys are doing sounds very malicious, and it seems like you guys are just petty. You guys are petty and mischievous. And it seems like this is the angle that a lot of persons are going for, because you cannot take down the artist. You don't have anybody that can match him. You don't have anybody that can compete with him or go to battle with him. So what you're going to do is, as soon as he put out a song, I'm sorry, as soon as he release a song, you get you and your little minions and the little persons in your comment section to say, oh, it's stupid, it's stupid, it's stupid. When Cowboy Carter came out, when Beyonce put out the album, people said that it didn't sound good, but it's the only album that got I think album of the year or best album. That is the one Grammy that Beyonce didn't got, and she finally got it. And that was the one that she wanted. And it's the Cowboy Carter album that gave her that Grammy. You understand? And so sometimes what you see as foolery, other persons are looking deeper for something else, especially persons who matters, persons with credibility to critique music. They are looking for something different, and that's what they go for. So miss me with all of that. Miss me with all of that. Allow the guy's song to float out there. I like it, especially the second verse. The second verse is really, it just jump on the rhythm. It just bump on the rhythm. It just bump to the rhythm, and it sounds really, really, really good. And that's what I like about it. The second verse takes it for me. You understand? I can't tell people what to like, and I can't force people to like something, but I do know that if you're going to critique something, you should actually have the ability to do so respectfully and also professionally. So if it does resonate with you, you can break it down simply to tell why. Like many people had said disgusting when they were critiquing it. They say in the second verse he caters about women rather than going back into the badman field. And for them, they didn't really like it and stuff like that. For them, it was off because they wanted him to go deeper into the bad. So that is constructive. These are people who are actually listening. These are people who are actually listening to the music. But guess what? These were Alkaline fans that were saying it. So you can tell where they're coming from. Now, you come out and you're saying it. You're being blatantly, just vulgar for absolutely no reason. But again, this is who you are. You keep saying that you're from Spanish Town, as if being from a place that is volatile and a place that is very ignorant and full of illiterate people is something to be proud of. That I'm disrespecting a lot of people from Spanish Town. Listen, I have a sister that lives there. Okay, guys, so relax. Not that I'm disrespecting people from Spanish Town, but you are not saying it based on the fact that it's a respectful place and it's a place of decent people. You're saying it because it's a high violent, at-risk community that are heavily politicized that are there. And so you are giving that message as if somebody should be intimidated at all times by the fact that you're from Spanish Town. And this is 2025. People don't necessarily walk around fearing a community anymore or an ugly face or someone mean-mugging you and all of that. You need to grow up. You understand me? There's nothing wrong with the song. I think you need to back off and you just allow people, especially girls, to really enjoy the music, because that little tactic that you and your minions are doing, that little tactic and that little game that you're playing, trying to segue people from liking Alkaline music, it's not going to work. It's not going to work because we know when you're a hater, we can spot a demon from far and you're one of them. You're a spirit. You're a spirit, Nico Fire. You need to go somewhere. But that's all I have to say. Thank you for your time. Enjoy your day and may God bless you. Bye-bye.